Hey drumming friends, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's Rob here from drumsandword.com. In this free video drum lesson, I'm going to show you another one of my favourite signature Dave Grohl licks. I've only heard him play it a couple of times, but it's one of those fills that make you go, what did he just play? In my opinion anyway. It occurs in a video drum solo of him and Taylor in the band playing live, and Dave jumps on the drums. I've got a link beneath this video if you want to check out the original performance, which I recommend you do. But this fill occurs, and it's one of my favourite from the whole performance, and it's very, very Dave Grohl. It's very, very John Bonham-y. It's very, very things you'd expect Dave Grohl to play. Flams, bottom triplets, powerful single strokes, all the usual good stuff. So let's crack on. I've got the tempo as 175 BPM. That's just the performance time signature tempo that he was performing the solo for. And the lick consists of just two parts. We've got the first part, which is just a funnel a dump, or taking a dump, or however you want to call it. I've gone over this many times before. Right, left, right, bass drum. A classic rock drumming sort of ending to a song, or just lots of places you can put that kind of thing, but that's what I like to call the funnel a dump. So we're playing it through triplets. We're hearing, if we're counting 1 and 2, and then triplets are going to be 1 and 2 and 3. In fact, that's the rhythm of this fill. We're playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's the tempo of the notes being played. So let's go to the second part of the fill before we put this together. The second part is just the simple bottom triplets. Playing on the floor tom, right, left on the high tom, into a bass drum foot, right, left, bass, and then into a flam snare drum note on beat 3 in this case. But if we put the two bits together, now it should make more sense, because the lick actually starts with a flam snare drum. So we start with the flam on beat 1, then we go into our bottom triplet, the fiddle dump. So 1 and 2. Notice that bass drum falls on beat 2 of the beat. This is the key to getting it to sound fast and smooth when you speed it up. Is you've got to understand where the notes are falling, where the downbeats are. So this is 1, and then the bass drum at the end is going to be 2. So you've got to hear it 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2. Make sure that bass drum's nice and solid. Then we go into the bottom triplet and 3. And it goes back to the snare drum where the pattern repeats for the second half of the bar. So it's really just 1 and 2 and 3 looped. But like I said, you want to try and practice both the fiddle dump and the bottom triplet on its own. That's surprisingly weird for me to play. Right, left, bass. I don't feel comfortable playing it that way round. Into a flam, I should say, not that way around, but into a flam. I don't know why it's something I never really practiced very much. To get that smooth, get that smooth, and then try and put the two together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now you might find the same thing as me. What I find difficult about that is not really the speed, but it's making it sound nice. I can play it faster than that, but it sounds sloppy the faster I go. David's obviously very, very good at playing these bottom triplets. The hardest part for me is I don't know why, that's just the difficult bit for me. So, and then getting the right, left, bass, getting that to sound smooth. Those 3 notes need to be evenly spaced. Remember, the rhythm was da 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 da. You should hear not. You know what I mean? So it's got a sound, and I go from the into the. I just find that at tempo gets a little bit sloppy. Show what I mean. So you probably hear how I fail on the a couple of times. Actually, for my earphones, it doesn't sound too bad. The last one I think was a bit sloppy. Next thing you can do is start practicing it with a drum beat. So you've got to work out a tempo to play it with. So if you're playing 1 and 2, it's not actually that fast. So that's the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and double 1 and 2. That sort of tempo. I do a half bar there, so I've got time to go into a crash cymbal. If you want to put the whole lick as one bar, you need to put 2 bass drum notes at the end, because the last note of the fill is a bass drum note into another bass drum on crash cymbal on B1, generally is what you kind of play. So you might want to play... at the end, which is really hard. Missed it. That's tricky, but then you can go out of the whole bar into a fill, back into the drum beat if you wanted to. So that's the whole thing. You can take little bits out of this and use it in other parts of your playing. The 2 individual licks, the licks put together. I think that's a really nice pattern to learn those. I mean, I found muscle memory wise a little bit tricky to start off with, but now I love it. I'm going to make sure I practice that a lot in my playing, so perhaps I can include that in some of my live playing and jamming. So if you've got any questions, you can email me, contact me from my Facebook page, my Twitter page. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, YouTube, please do so. And most importantly, please do check out my website, drumsandaword.com, where you get access to hundreds of full song lessons just like this, well, free lessons just like this. You can also download the free PDF that comes with this lesson, so you can have that out in front of you as you're practicing. And if you sign up to become an online member on my website, you get access to every single lesson I've ever recorded. That's full song lessons, song from start to finish, all the drum charts, all the ebooks I've ever produced. So please do check that out. Until next time, by the way, if you've got any questions about that, you can email me. I think I've already said that though. So until next time, here comes the outro. Toodle pip and happy drumming to you.